Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're stopping by for the first time, my name is Oge and this is Simply Oge. So guys, in today's video, I'm going to be doing a movie review, and as you can already tell from the title, I'm going to be reviewing the movie, the new Avatar, the Avatar 2024 version. Okay, so guys, I'm going to be giving like my honest review about that movie. So if you're interested to know whether it's a good watch and whether or not you should jump on it, then you want to stick to the end of this video. So guys, like I said, I recently just watched this movie. I saw it I think 2 days back, and I really thought it's something to come talk about because I've been seeing a lot of opinions on Instagram and on Twitter. I've seen a lot of people, give their very, very, very different opinions about the movie, and some people think it was a waste of time, while some people think that it was a great movie. I'm going to be giving my honest opinion, what I think the movie was really about, or what I think, or whether or not I think the movie was a great watch, and if it's worth your time, if you should go watch it or not. So there's going to be like some spoilers in this review because obviously for me to give a good review, I have to like point out some scenes in the movie. This is my honest opinion about the movie. I'm going to be looking down because I don't know all of their names. So I have like their names down here. So I'm just going to be looking at it. So the movie Avatar, obviously it's a very recent movie and it has about 8 episodes. Yeah, there's just one season for this Avatar and it has 8 episodes. I'm actually hoping that there would be more. So the producer, or this movie was produced by Albert Kim, very famous Avatar Ang, Gordon Cormier. Yeah. So because I do not know these names, I'm just going to be calling the names that I know. So I feel like this 2024 Avatar, it was kind of close to the Avatar that we know. The reason why I said this is because it brought like a lot of memories from the animation, the Avatar animation. Now I've seen like the last Avatar, that other one that had like a very serious little boy in it. But I felt like this new Avatar for 2024 was kind of closer to what the animation was, or like it gave the feeling that the animation gave. It gave off this nostalgia, like you were watching the animation like all over again. So Ang now is this playful, not serious Avatar, while in the first Avatar that they did, I can't remember what year that was, the Ang or the whomever that Avatar was, I can't remember if he also answered Ang or what, I can't remember, but that Avatar was so serious for my liking. Like the Ang that we all know is a very playful Ang. He's playful, he doesn't take things so seriously, he doesn't even know, like he knows what is at stake obviously, but he doesn't take things that serious, like he doesn't take it to chest, like the whole world is on top of his head, even though like the movie portrays the whole world is literally resting on his shoulders. So this Ang actually gave us that feeling or that vibe that the little boy brought to us. So the other characters as well, I feel like they were close to what we know Avatar to be. We have Sokka. So in the first, no, in the animation Avatar, Sokka is a goofy person. He always found a way to like crack jokes in the middle of every situation. So this Sokka was not that close to that Sokka, but somehow he was a bit closer to it, that I can remember. He, although he was giving like a more serious vibe than that Sokka, because I know that Sokka was so playful. In fact, it was almost like he didn't even know when to be serious. But this other Sokka was a bit too serious. So I feel like that character is just somewhere like close to it, but not really like there. So, and then we have Kitara. So we all know Kitara was like the serious one, not like the serious one, but obviously she was the one that, like, brought their minds together or kept their heads together. I also saw that in the Kitara for this Avatar 2024. So it gave that Kitara vibe. Now we have Prince Zuko. See, Prince Zuko gave everything that Prince Zuko should give. Was so focused on finding Avatar that I remember so well in the animation that was actually who he was. Like, he didn't know when to take a joke. He didn't know when to, like, let things rest. He was always so focused on finding Avatar, always so focused on finding him. And then his uncle as well. I remember his uncle in the animation because he used to drink a lot of tea then. So his uncle also, like, gave that vibe that he did in the animation. So yeah, I think this Avatar 2024 is actually close to it. Somehow, I don't think like all of these things were it. Like the way I remember from the animation, I don't think everything was the same. Obviously, everything cannot be the same, but if I would rate this movie, I'll probably rate this movie a 7 over 10 because I actually enjoyed it. It was good. I did enjoy it. I just felt like all these things were not exactly as I remember them to be. But then again, it's been a long time, so I'm not even sure I'm remembering like the animation very correctly here. So if you are considering whether or not you should go see Avatar for 2024, yes, I think you should go see Avatar because you're going to like it. Now, if you do not even have an idea what Avatar is about, you didn't watch the animation, you don't even know what it's talking about. So basically, Avatar is a movie that portrays a character who is supposedly the savior of the world. He has to learn all 4 elements. So we have the water benders, we had the earth benders, we had the fire benders, and the air benders. Yeah, the Avatar had to learn all of these 4 elements, like how to bend water, how to move earth, like earth benders, how to bend fire, how to bend air. So Avatar in this case is an airbender, and he was, as an airbending was not exactly like a problem. So Avatar already knew how to bend air, but somehow he didn't know the rest of the elements. So when Avatar was growing up, when Aang, so I'm just going to be calling him his name. So when Aang was growing up, he had to learn the other elements, but somehow something happened. The Fire Nation decided that they wanted to take the whole nations for themselves, and as a result, they went and attacked the rest of the nations. Now, they targeted the airbenders because they knew that was where the next Avatar was going to come from. So they went and they targeted the airbenders and they killed every single last one of them. Now, the only reason why Aang is alive was because on the night where they came to attack, Aang felt like he needed fresh air, and so he went out with his body, with his bison. What's his name? Appa. So he went out with Appa for like a ride, and so somehow he got into a storm and he froze. Like he froze himself in a snowball or something of that sort. So for over 100 years, Avatar has been gone. He didn't know what was going on in the world, and he was only discovered again when Kitara and her brother Sokka, when they went for, I think it was a fishing expedition or what, I can't remember exactly. So when they went, that was when they stumbled on Aang, and somehow he broke out of the ice and they took him home. Avatar is supposed to like learn all the other elements, like he had to learn all of them to enable him, save the world. Now Prince Zuko is on a mission to find Aang. That was the condition his father gave him, to go and capture the Avatar and bring him back. Now his father actually never believed in him because somehow his father didn't think that it was possible for Prince Zuko to find Aang, or the Avatar in this case. Prince Zuko would always try, like he always wanted to like please his father to meet up expectations. His father just did not believe that he was fit for the throne, and somehow he would delegate very serious duties to his daughter, Princess Azula, and she also felt like her father was not utilizing her enough. She felt like she should have been the one out there looking for the avatar. Like she wanted a more serious task because somehow she would nail all her tasks. She in fact she didn't leave any stone unturned. So she felt like she could be more utilized and her father was underusing her. Basically, Aang goes around the nations to meet the previous avatars just so that he could, learn from them. But somehow, till the end of the movie, till episode 8, Aang actually never learns. Like, he only still knows air bending. He doesn't know water bending, which Katara even, like, close to him, Katara is a water bender. He didn't know earth bending. And what's the last one? Fire bending. He didn't know any of them. And all these people were close to him that he could have learned from, but he didn't know until the movie ended. Which I'm actually here wondering if there is a plan to like make a season 2 or if that is the end. Because I really hope that's not the end. I was actually starting to enjoy it. Like I was actually starting to get into the movie until I got to episode 8 and realized that okay, this is the end. Like, okay, so when does he learn? Like, I'm actually looking forward to when he gets to meet the blind girl. I can't remember her name. The blind girl who was an earthbender. I think her name was it Toph also? I can't remember. I'm actually looking forward to the rest of the movie. I do hope that there is like plans and process of making the rest of the movie. So guys, if you are thinking whether or not this is a good watch, yes, I think it's a good watch, and I think that you should definitely go watch Avatar 2024. Is that what we're calling it? Well, that is what I'm calling it. Go and watch Avatar 2024, okay? And let me know what you think in the comment section. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel up to this point, I really don't know what you're waiting for. Like, you watched up to this point and you haven't subscribed, please go down there and hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification, and also share. Okay, kindly share so that others can watch and subscribe as well. I will see you guys in my next video, but for now I'm saying bye.